Hey everyone, Sirloin of Beef here with 1337 Gaming, and today we are on our More Games on Monday here, and the winner of last week's vote was Snowrunner. So that's where we're at. Just started a new game here, so this is where you start. Um, so gonna go ahead and take a look at it here. If none of y'all are familiar, pretty much how this game works is pretty much just mud, if you're familiar with that, as you can tell here. Throw that in all-wheel drive. And of course we're going to get all the tips and hints in the beginning here. But yeah, pretty much this is how it works. It's kind of an exploration kind of game, where you're in a lot of the areas like this, off-roading and stuff like that, a bunch of different vehicles you can get. And the main thing is really completing a lot of the missions that are across the map. So we'll show you those as soon as we get out of our little tutorial area here. Ooh, sliding around. Alright. Okay, so we got out of there. First thing that we want to go ahead and do is we are going to a watchtower, which is essentially kind of reveals like a big area, like location of the map. And this feels really loud to me, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this audio down a little bit more here. That engine is like crazy loud. Do that. Alright, that seems a little bit better. Alright, so, let's see. Alright, so, yep, terrain, that's okay. Go through this. I have played this game before. This is in my first playthrough of this, but I did want to go ahead and start a new game just so you guys can see it from the beginning. Yep, there's a fuel station. Gotta make sure you watch your fuel. And a little truck like this, you want to try to make it around spots like that, because you will get stuck. Alright, yep, watchtower. That's loud. Turn that down a little bit as well. Okay. So we can launch our observation. And like I said, this is where it kind of reveals a big spot of the map. So then if we go into here, you can see we got this big area, this circle revealed now. That's what the watchtower gave us. And then there's multiple watchtowers across the map, like there's one there, there's one there, and some of these are in really difficult spots that you need to get to, that are very close quarters. So a lot of times you'll need to use what they call a scout truck, which is what we're in right now. But let's take a look at the missions that we have now. So now it wants us to complete a bridge so we can get to our garage, and the garage is where we can swap our vehicles, make changes to them, things like that. So I'll show you that here once we get down there. And there is damage in this game too, so I haven't hit nothing yet to damage anything, but you might have saw like the water level where it showed a little, like engine level damage and stuff like that from the water. Stuff like that can happen. And then of course if you're crashing into rocks and trees and stuff like that, you'll take damage. Let's see. We'll bang the truck up first for science. Well, we gotta actually kind of hit it too. Like, let's say we were sliding down here and we came up to hit this. Yeah, see? Vehicle damaged. So we want to be careful of that. And it gets very easy to damage some of these vehicles later on in the game when you're trying to do some of these missions too as well. But first, we're going to discover our first vehicle here. Right. Ooh. Yep. Alright. And then, yeah, you see the front of our truck's beat up a little bit there too. Alright, so let's go ahead and park this because we are going to switch over to that. So you want to make sure you handbrake and turn the engine off because it will wear through your fuel and all of that while you're sitting here. So we're going to go ahead and change trucks. And see, and then now we have contracts that we can go ahead and do. So, like I said, that first one is going to be to rebuild a bridge. So we're going to activate that. All right. And you see we need metal beams and wood planks. All right. Yep. I wonder if, can I turn this tutorial off? Because yeah, okay. Skip tutorial. Okay. Oh, looks like it because it automatically promotes us. Alright, so I'm still going to do everything that's in the tutorial, so it's not like you guys are going to miss out. It's just the pop-ups and everything. Alright, so first thing we need to do is we need the steel planks. Let's see if we still have it. Oh, nope, I guess it built the bridge for us. But we're still going to grab them, and I'll show you what we would have done, because this is pretty much the last thing in the tutorial here. So what it wants you to do in the tutorial is to grab wood from the wood, like sawmill here. You go into cargo management, and you see you can either have the wood show up on the loading platform, which is where that little crane, that little red area is there to the left, and we'd have to like manually load it with a truck that has a crane on it, or we can just have it put on the truck itself. We don't need any wood planks though, because if you see, there's actually a trailer over there that has wood planks on it. Get stuck in this mud too much here. I'm trying to stay. Yeah, it's gonna slide down into. That's okay. We'll be all right. Catch. All right. Should be able to pull ourselves out of here. Sometimes if you do notice in the bottom right there, you have to switch into low gear to kind of get it out of these muddy situations here. Okay, so you get stuck in an area like this, you're gonna have to use your winch. Let's do that one. Attached to the pole right there. Come on. You always want to turn your wheels back and forth like this, like get you out of the mud. Alright, I think we got it. That looks looks like we're good. All right, let's put it back into auto. Let's get moving. There is, let's see, we got a trailer view now as well. And we also have an in-cab view as well. So I prefer being in the outside myself, so I can see kind of like what's going on around the truck. We all have our preferences. Can be kind of a slow game. Almost through it. Over the hills. Now we can pick up some speed here. There's no traffic in this game, so I mean, you don't really have to really worry too much about the rules of the road too much. Let's get in here. Alright, and this is where the tutorial would bring. After you got the wood, it would bring you here to get metal parts. So we'll load that up. Head back onto the town. Not the town, out of town. Not toward the garage. That's where we're going to be heading. I would have a steering wheel right now, so it's dodgy. But it's fine, we'll make it. Lights on because it's starting to get a little dark. So this is the bridge that we would have built right here with these parts. But since we skipped the tutorial, it looks like it built itself. So we don't have to worry about that, but we can still use these goods here. Just transport them to somebody else. Cab for this part here, so you guys can kind of see what it's like. You can look out the window like that and see what's going on behind you. That's a mission out there to get a truck out of a field. I think we got something in there as well. Forget what it is that we need to do. Oh no, here it is. I don't want to have to take the trailer in there, so leave that there for a second. Let's see. Can't remember what this one was. Oh, that's right. That's just a that's an kind of an exploration mission there. Just you go like way up there. Not gonna be doing that in this truck. Before we get too far, let's actually see what objectives do we have. So we got a fallen power line over here. Let's see. So we got deliver bricks and metal beams to the factory. That's way out there. And I see some of these are locked, so you got to do the other missions first. So farming tools, he needs a curtain side trailer. That's actually over here, so we'll do that one first probably. Lost container, supplies, they need a fuel carrier, aid, they need logs, timber for the locals, so they need logs. They need logs. It's all logs. Okay. And then here they need okay, so different planks to go to different places. Alright, so we can do that as well. Don't release the handbrake. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and get this let's get back here, and then we'll get those tools delivered, which is going to go right there. And we're going to, not to spoil anything, but we're going to get another truck up here, which is actually going to be a lot better than this one. And here's the garage. And there's our truck right up there, if you can see it. Sliding around. actually leave this trailer right here. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and get this truck here. This is actually an upgrade part thing here. So we got that. So we discovered that, and we discovered the upgrade. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this in the garage here. Okay, so we got that in the garage. And then what we can do is we can go back here, and we still have our other truck out here, so we'll go to that one. Oh, that's right, I forgot this one's broken. Okay, actually, so what we want to go ahead and do is actually just recover it. There we go, it's recovered. All right, and then so this is your garage here, where you can have 6 vehicles in the garage, but you can also store them. Oh, and we do have a couple DLC vehicles, or not vehicles that essentially came. I have the year 1 season pass, and you kind of get these right off the bat. We'll actually go ahead, and this would be a good start for us. We'll actually go ahead and sell these. Let's see. So if you look down there, so it wants us to go to the global map. So we do have other areas that we can go to here as well. All right. So you see the ones with the purple here, those are locked because those are under the other DLCs that I don't have. There's like a year 2 and year 3 season pass. I'm just on the year 1. So this is what we have access here to all of these locations. But we can go to Alaska, we can go to Tamir, we can go to Kola, Yukon, Wisconsin, Amer, it looks like. But yeah, and then you can only go to the beginning spot, because just like all of these, like here we have multiple spots in Michigan, but we have to complete the first area before we can get to like Smithfield Dam and Island Lake and all that stuff. Just like here, we'll start here, but you know, you got to complete all the tasks, or a majority of the tasks in the area before, you know, we go to Mountain River, White Valley, so on and so forth. All right, but let's go ahead and actually take a look, because we got these 2 here. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at the truck store. So I do have a few mods here. This was just, like I said, this is not my first time playing this game, so I did have a few extra things on here. Let's see. A bunch of different things here. You get different frame add-ons, service truck, fuel, fire, saddle high and saddle low. That's for hauling semi-truck trailers, off-road. Winches, different winches. A lot of this stuff is locked though, as you see though, because you have to reach certain ranks before you can get some of this stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Might get one of these. I have a lot of mods for the military vehicles. I do love the military stuff. Let's see. See, this is probably like one of my favorite part of the game. I could be here forever just looking at all the different stuff. Bunch of bigger tires and all that. Big old tires on there. So you can get a roof rack and a jerry can. All kinds of lights on this thing. What's that one ending? Light bar. Oh, it's at the top. It's the light bar. So instead of a light bar. Okay, gotcha. Repair supplies. Frac. Snorkels. Snorkels are a huge help because when you get into some of the areas that you need where there's a lot of water, you're gonna need that snorkel to be able to get to some of the places. Exhaust. And of course, you can get all your different paint jobs. And no interior customization. That's fun. All right, let's see what we got here. Love my military trucks. Let's see. There's a good scout vehicle. And then see here, some of these vehicles you can't get them until you explore the world or you get a certain rank. So like this, you'll have to find it in the world somewhere. Same with this one. A lot of these have to find these out in the world before you can even buy them. And then also, there's also location trucks like these. They're not available in your area, or the, what do you call it, the continent that you're on. Because see, these are not available in North America. So you have to go to the Russian zone. I believe it is. It's somewhere over there in kind of the Russian area. Which, as a tip, on my other playthrough of this game, I would have to say it's not one that you have to go too far. I think it's this one. It's like one of the best starting trucks. Like I got through so much stuff with this one. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get one of these military vehicles over here. Have some fun with the mod. Let's see, so there's also the, well, we couldn't even afford that. But this is a fun thing that I actually seen in real life. It's called the in real life it's called the Earth Roamer, not the Earth Runner. But it's a pretty much just a go wherever you want, like survival, like camper. Like you can even see the inside in there is are pretty awesome. I don't even think this has. Yeah, it already like comes with everything. Oh, well, yeah, we can get those. Some different lights. But yeah, fun stuff. All right, let's actually get to playing the game here. I'm just having too much fun here looking at all the goodies. Let's actually get into this here. So I think this. Oops, wait, don't purchase it right off the bat. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the good one here. I think the one we got's fine. We got the off-road 55s. Let's get the 57s. I think that'll be better. Maybe? Oh, wait, because we're previewing it. We can't make the changes. I'm like, why wouldn't it let me get it? Because I'm just previewing it. So we'll want to get the diff lock there. And, oh, well, you know what? This only has saddle high and saddle low. So we might not want this one actually. Here we go. Okay, so this is the one we're going to want because this one has the add-ons where we can move stuff. Maintenance, flatbed. Yeah, this one has all the goodies on it. Okay, so this is the one we'll want. So we're going to buy this. Okay. Let's customize it. That's going to be fine. That's fine. Let's go to the 57s. Gotta unlock those. That's already on there. Definitely want the snorkel. We're fine with the standard body right now. I get that. That gives us, if you notice there, that's going to give us some repair parts, a spare wheel, and a little bit more in the fuel because, like I said, you can damage stuff. So it's good to have extra parts like that in case you blow a wheel out or crash into a tree or whatever have you. Let's see. I don't know if this tow bar actually helps with like the winching and stuff like that. I'm actually curious to find that out. Don't care too much about some of this stuff. I'll put the jerry cans in there, have a little bit more fuel. Let's see. Not really seeing a whole lot of difference in that. Not changing that. What do we got for our colors? This is what's most familiar to me. So we're gonna go with that one. Go. Get that little guy. Not gonna bother with any of this other stuff. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave the garage here with this now. And it's night. Alright. Oh yeah, so you go to low gear, you can lock the diff there. That'll definitely help you with getting out of some locations. Alright, but like I said, so first contract here, let's actually get to playing the game here and get some of this done. So they need a curtain side trailer over at the farm. So we're gonna go ahead and take that to them, which is this right here. Camera is all over the place. I think that's close enough. Perfect. All right. And you will notice here, compared from the other vehicles, because obviously this is a modded vehicle, so it's going to be a lot more capable than some of the base game stuff, because, you know, obviously the base game stuff, that's where the levels and things like that come in. You got to work towards it and stuff like this. As to here, we just bought it. Pay to win in Snowrunner. After this, I'll go ahead and I'll fast forward the time to day, because I'm sure the night isn't going to be the greatest for content here. Oh, you know what? I think we need to actually accept the contract. That would probably help. Which one is it? Farming tools, here it is. And it completed. Done. Alright. Alright, so what else do we have? So here it is. We need bricks, planks, and metal beams. Alright, so we'll go ahead and activate that. Back up out of here. Let me go ahead and skip time. You just got to hit Y here on the controller, so that puts us at morning. So now we got like, what I've noticed, I don't really believe it affects anything in the game. It's just the lighting. So was that trailer down here, which was the bricks. Go ahead and grab, there it is right there. Sure those are considered bricks. I know, you know what, these aren't bricks, these are something else. I remember what the bricks look like. That's not them. That's okay, we'll go get some. We'll take this back to the garage to store the trailer here, and then we'll go. I'll show you where the bricks are at. It does show you where the stuff is with those like little up arrows, but you can find stuff in other locations too, like just like you find this trailer, and you can use those too. Because sometimes trying to maybe go get one of the resources that you need to complete a contract is just in like a really hard to get rough spot. So sometimes it's better if you see a trailer like this, you can just grab that and use that. Okay, let's see. That thing must be heavy though, because it is dragging. Come on. There we go. As you get on some paved road and it starts moving nice. So go ahead and just leave this right here. In case we need that for something else. Detach. Alright, and then here's the trailer store you can buy and sell trailers. So that's another cool thing. Once you like if we needed those supplies, you can deliver those supplies. You don't need a trailer anymore. You bring it back here, you sell it. It's a good way to bring in some money as well. But what do we need for this contract here again? We need 2 bricks, 2 wood planks, and metal beams. All right. So easy. We'll go ahead. We got the planks there. We got metal beams there and on the truck. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll get the bricks on this truck, and then we'll use the other truck just to haul those wood planks over there and deliver everything. Because we'll need this truck to get the bricks, because if I remember correctly from the last time I'm playing this, around this corner here is a very rough, muddy area to try, and it's very difficult to get through. Because we are headed over to where that arrow is pointing up right there. Yeah, I was right. Yep, here it is. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like if you had like that little pickup truck that we started with, you would absolutely get buried in this. But this seems to be able to power through it well enough. Oh, see our little dachshund bobblehead there. Come on. Alright. Go. And keep it steady. Ooh. See, now that right there could have messed that wheel up. There's a high chance it looks like we weren't going fast enough for it to damage us, so that's good. But that's why you want to have the extra wheels and parts and stuff like we have on the roof there, so we can, if something happens like that, you can fix it. Now, the mode that we're in right now, because we're just playing it pretty normal, you can just open this up and you can actually just recover. And that just teleports it essentially back to the garage. But if you are playing like a hardcore mode or anything like that, there is no recover option. You have to go and get the truck and fix it yourself, or recover it yourself and tow it back with a winch or whatever have you. So do keep that in mind. Alright, power through that. It's probably going to be a little bit difficult on our way back when we got a ton of bricks in the back here. Also, the mods, since I was mentioning those, the mods that I do have on here, like this truck, there is an in-game mod hub, much similar to like Farming Simulator, that we also, play on this channel, mainly. So nothing, what I have on here, there's no, crazy links or websites or anything like that you have to go to. You can get them right off of the, from in-game there. Personally, myself, there's a modder goes by RNG. He has all the military stuff that I like, so I just download pretty much all of his. Slide. And that's what we want. Bricks. Oh, you know what? We can only have one thing of bricks in here. I was thinking we could get two. Well, that is concrete blocks. That's what's on the other truck. Get the service parts. Okay. Let's see here. I wonder if these do anything. Probably not. Yeah, no, it's just... Okay, so what I'm going to do in this situation, because we have the trailer back there, and I know that will hold 2 things of bricks. So I'm going to look at what other contracts that we have around that might need something that we can grab. All right, so here we go. So it looks like the next one. Oh, that's going to be locked for a while because that's blocked behind all of that. Okay, so actually I'm not going to worry about that one. They need drilling spare parts. That's a container that we have to find. Supplies, consumables, and wooden planks. That's going to be all logs. It's going to be all logs. Okay, so nothing really you can do here. Alright, so we're just going to leave it. And I'm going to grab this trailer here. Because I know we can get 2 loads of bricks on this. And I'm going to go ahead and bring all these up. Trailer, there we go. 2 things of bricks. Let's go. So I tell you what, I've never actually driven this truck here before. I mean, it seems very capable, but only being able to hold one thing of supplies like that, seems kind of a limiting factor, and there might have to put a different body on the back here to do something else. And my fault actually here on this one, I actually didn't start monitoring the time here, so I don't know how long this one's going to be. This might be a little bit longer than our 45-minute More Games on Monday episode, but that's, you know, it's okay. I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are having a good time. And you know, that actually reminds me as well, for our More Games on Monday, after this episode goes live, there will be a post under the community tab on the YouTube channel for a vote for the next More Games on Monday. So please make sure, if you like this content, go ahead and put your vote in, and we can, you know, see what we play next week. This is all in the no problem. This might be what takes out of some of the fun for some people with the mods, because this almost does feel like cheating a little bit, because we are just smashing through this. I mean, it slows us down a little bit, but then it just keeps on going. To where if we had one of our other trucks, it would dig straight into this, and we would be absolutely buried. Caught some. Caught something there. Because even with the modded trucks, you can still get yourself into trouble. Alright. Go. That's another thing. If you get too crazy and you lose the trailer or tip the trailer, your stuff will fall out of it. Then you'll either have to abandon it, or you'll have to have one of the trucks that has the crane attachment on it, so you can pick your stuff up off the ground. Kind of hoping there'd be something I'd get stuck in. I know it does, you know, this is also the first map, you know, the first area that you start in when you first begin the game. So a lot of the areas aren't going to be too wild. So something like this truck would probably be more suited for one of the maps later on in the game where it gets a lot more difficult. Drifted. Oh, see exactly what I was talking. We mentioned that. Yep. I said it, and then it happened. Okay. Well, we got to pick that up now. All right. So we are gonna go. Alright, so we're gonna have to pick that up, so let's go, let's see, let's go back to the garage. I don't think either one of these have cranes on them. Oh, yep, there we go, this one, oh, well, we can't, it's locked. That's a log crane. Here we go. Loading crane. Alright, we'll get that on there. And, yeah, it'll be fine. Alright. Did I not pick up this part earlier? No, I didn't. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's how you find some parts in the game as well, instead of necessarily having to buy all the parts. Okay, let's see here. I get the anchor. Crane. Flip it over, don't know how that works. Okay. And looks like it's still kind of... Just want to make sure we can get it in there. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We can restore the crane. I'll just stop that engine there. Let's change trucks. Alright, let's try this again. Try not to lose our cargo this time. There we go. Forgot to do that after we reloaded it. After it got all messed up, we needed to re-strap it down. That's why it was bouncing around like that. Alright, so we're gonna unload our 2 bricks, so that's done. Alright, and I'm not quite sure how long this video's getting here. Let's see. Can't really... Yeah, I was trying to check there, can't really tell. So, just to finish this up here real quick, we're gonna go ahead. Obviously, that's how the mission would be done. We'd go back and get the other things. And if you're really liking this, you know, and you want to see more, you know, I'd be more than happy to have a playlist on this as well. You could maybe have Snowrunner Saturdays or something. Yeah, who knows? Let's go ahead. I'm going to show you this mission here real quick because I know this one is one of the more difficult ones, getting out here in the field like this because it's all flooded. Let's see if we can recover this truck here. Yeah, see here, look at this, you just sink. But even then, this truck is maybe a little too broken. This is way too easy. You should not be able to just go do that like that. I mean, I know in real life, I've driven these in real life, I know they could, but for game purposes. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we'll attach our winch. This is how you would recover the truck. Attach it. And just yank her out. And if we were really getting stuck, we could put it in low, get the diff lock. Now it'll just cruise through this no problem. Yep, tree. Forgot where we needed to bring this thing. It's right there, the same place that the cargo was. Okay. And there we go. All right, everyone. Well, that was Snowrunner. I hope you all guys enjoyed your stay here. Again, like I said, if you'd like to see more content like this, just, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do a playlist on this, as this is one of the games that I do very much enjoy myself. But again, thank you for stopping by. Also, one last closing bit here, if you noticed at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that was with 1337 or 1337 Gaming. Yeah, I have their Discord linked in the description and on my channel. Please feel free to stop by and, for any more information on any kind of simulator games or any kind of interest in any other games. It's a gaming community that I'm part of. We play a lot of different games. More focused on the simulation games myself. So feel free to stop by and have a chat, or if you want to group up with anybody else in the community, they do, Apex, Call of Duty, all that stuff as well. Stop by, say hi, have a chat, jump in the game. We'd be more than happy to help you. But besides that, I do thank you again for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.